Special. Turns out, our friend Pythagoras, he found two special types of right triangles, and he named them not creatively. He named them after the angle measurements that they had. So this one is special because one angle is 30, and one angle is 60, and one angle is 90. Do not confuse this with a negative. It's not a negative symbol. It looks like it. Do you know anybody that has a hyphenated last name?
Yeah. Oh, no.
This is like a hyphenated name where they combine the mom's last name with the dad's last name. Like, technically my little boys could have a hyphenated last name because this is my husband's last name. So I could have named my boys Dane Wimmer Drilling, but that sounded like a mouthful.
My aunt and uncle, they hyphenated their names, and my uncle's my mom's last name is Way, and so is my uncle, and then hers is like Pierre or something, so they put Pierre Way.
Oh, I love that. Just combine the two, huh? So this is not a negative. This is a hyphenated triangle name. 30, 60, 90. Where did it come from? Yeah, the degrees of the triangle. There's a 30 degree, a 60 degree, and a 90 degree. The first special thing about it is that if you know the shorter leg, so there's always two legs, right? If you know the shorter leg and you times it by 2, you can find the hypotenuse so fast. Like, what if the shorter leg was 5? If I take 5 times 2, I found the hypotenuse so fast it was 10.
2 times?
2 times the shorter leg. Or if the shorter leg was 7. 2 times 7. So fast I can find that hypotenuse. So this was a really cool shortcut he found. Take the shorter leg times 2, you can get the hypotenuse really fast. He also noticed if you knew the shorter leg, you could take that times the square root of 3 to get the longer leg. Nope. So it's something you'd literally have to type in. If the shorter leg is 5 times the square root of 3.
Who's Miss West? Middle school. Oh.
Square root of 3. Think about it. Nope. Square root of 3.
9.
Is it perfect?
No.
No. If it's not perfect, it's irrational, which means it's going to be random.
8.66.
So, every time you find the long leg, it's going to be an irrational number that you're going to need rounding. Type in this order. 5 times square root 3. Type in that order. Practice. 5 times square root 3.
Can I say the answer? 8.66. 7. So we could just round it up to 8.7.
It's irrational every time. The square root of 3 is irrational, very random. It's going to need rounding. We could all agree to do the 10th spot to make it easier on ourselves, right? Right. What if the short leg is 7?
7 times square root.
7 times the square root of 3.
It's 12.1. 12.1. But it's going to be rational. 12.1.
Let's try another one. What if the short leg is 11?
11 times square root of 3.
I can find the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. 2 times 11. I can find the hypotenuse so fast. Short leg times 2 is the hypotenuse. So fast. Long leg, I do have to type in 11 times the square root of 3. Drake,
This is a really random question, but are we doing the 5K this year?
I don't think so, but I do think there will be some sort of yearbook situation. Most importantly, did you write these 2 things down? Most importantly, did you write those 2 things down? Yep. Okay, first box. I have a short leg, I have a long leg, and I have a hypotenuse. I have 1, 2 are missing. What do you think I would call 5?
The short leg.
The short leg. If I know the short leg, I can find the hypotenuse really fast. 10. How did we do that so fast?
We're just so smart. Now we do the.
If I know the short leg, I can find the long leg by typing something in. Not 10. 5 times the square root of 3.
8, 7. I did that one earlier. About. We have to add them up.
Nope. If it did ask us for perimeter, we would add them up, but it doesn't today. Yay, no perimeter. Box 2. What do I call 4? Short leg.
4 times 2. 8. So
I can find the hypotenuse really fast.
8.
4 times 2 is 8. I can find the long leg by typing something in.
4 times square root of 3 is 6.9. Should we just put 7?
What's after the 9?
2.
So 2 tells 9 to stay?
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Preston.
Divide the hypotenuse by 2.
Oh! If we do 2 times the short leg to get the hypotenuse, then let's divide to go backward.
So it's 6. And then if we do 6 times.
So basically, all of the sides are connected to each other somehow. If you know the hypotenuse, divide to get the short leg. Now I can take the short leg times the square root of 3.
10.4. About 10. Where's your microphone? Over there.
Are we getting the hang of it?
Yeah.
Zach Hellstrom, what are you going to call 14? Short leg, long leg, or hypotenuse? Drake, if I know the hypotenuse, I can find something pretty easily.
Short leg.
Short leg times 2 is this.
Oh, I remember. So if you divide by 2, it's the other one?
So I'm gonna go backwards and divide and get 7. Sophie, now that I know the short leg is 7. I don't know what you're saying. Yell loud. Use your teacher voice. What is the short leg anyway? 7? Could I have a type for me, please? 12.1. The fan is not helping my hearing today. What? No picture.
Oh no.
Draw your own. Hypotenuse of 6. Savannah, what do you know about the hypotenuse? Well, read your notes. What does it say about hypotenuse?
It's 6, so we just
2 times the short leg. But Savannah, I'm missing the short leg. Divide by 2, Addison, to get. You said the answer already. Hypotenuse divided by 2.
It's really thinking about the short leg.
6 divided by 2, Addison. 3. Ellie, now I know. I wrote it in the wrong spot.
You do 3 times 3 squared.
Sorry.
Square.
Ellie, now I know the short leg. How can I find the long leg? What does it say for long leg on your paper? Square root of 3. Taylor, can you type for me? 3 times the square root of 3? You already did it? What was it? 5.2. Thank you. Zach, do you know what we're going to call this side?
Short.
It's the shorter one. What does your paper say about the short leg?
It's 14 times. So 14 times 2. 14 times.
Short times. Okay, Aubrey, 2 times the shorter leg. 14 times 2.
28.
Excellent. Ellie, how am I going to find the long leg?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Times the square root of 3 equals 24.2.
Bryn, you got this already?
Yeah, no.
Can you do it with us now? Preston, you got it already? Mason, can you do it with us now?
Does anyone have any food in here? I'm kind of hungry.
Isabel, what would I call P that's 36?
Hypotenuse.
Pete, how can I find something else if I know the hypotenuse?
Divided by 2.
Which is,
I was going to say 6, but
18.
what would I call this, Leighton?
The 60 degree angle, whatever.
This right here.
I mean, that's short leg.
Here's your choices. Short leg, long leg, or hypotenuse.
Long leg.
Long leg. What did you write on your paper for long leg?
I don't know what that is.
I wrote.
Maddie.
I did 18 times the square root of 3, and I got about 31.2.
0.2. Thank you. Preston, you got that?
Yeah.
Bryn?
Yeah.
Mason? Bryn? Mm-hmm. Last one, very important. Everyone has to pay attention. Are you paying attention?
Yes.
This one tells me the long leg is 5 times the square root of 3. Listen and look. Why is there a 5 here?
That's the.
Because it's the short leg. You wrote on your paper, short leg times the square root of 3. It's easy to find the short leg. You literally just write 5.
And that means
That means the hypotenuse
is
is 10. Bryn, type for me 5 times the square root of 3.
8.6. No, 8.7.
So, any number that's in front of the square root of 3 is the short leg. What if there was a 2 here? That's the short leg. What if there was a million here?
That's the short.
That's the short leg. What if there's a 27 here? Short leg. That is the short leg. You literally just write the number.
What if there's an infinity symbol or a fraction or a
That is the short leg.
comes back to mine?